First 2-year-olds on the track this season here at the Meadows. Field of 7 Pacers, 5 Colts, and 2 Phillies. The gate is in motion. And they're off. That's the 1, Annapolis Hanover, going for the front for David Brickell. The 2, Network Sealster, is second. Up on the outsider comes the 5, W9, to drop in third. Fourth on the outside is the 7, True Sealster, away fifth. And now moving up to fourth is the 3, Paychecks. As the field moves through the first turn, next in sixth, it's Pick 6 King. Early trailer as they round that turn is Hello, Yes, Hi. But Annapolis Hanover and David Brickell are all alone over the quarter in 28-3. That's a 28-3 opening quarter, paced by Annapolis Hanover. Racing second is Network Sealster, and then you've got W9 in third. True Sealster is now dropped in fourth. Racing fifth is Paycheck. Sixth is Hello, Yes, Hi. And the trailer is Pick 6 King. Annapolis Hanover leads this field through the turn. Racing second, Network Sealster is cutting his own mile as Annapolis Hanover is over to the halfway point in 59 2/5. That was a 30 and 4/5 second quarter. 30 and 4/5 in that second quarter, taking down the backstretch. Annapolis Hanover leads it. Network Sealster is second. Right there in third is W9. True Sealster is fourth. Racing fifth is Paycheck. Sixth is Hello, Yes, Hi. And the trailer is Pick 6 King. They have yet to get close to Annapolis Hanover and David Brickell. The Stay Hungry Colt takes this field over to the 3/4 marker in 1:29. It's a 29 3 third quarter, 1:29 for the 3/4, and Annapolis Hanover still out there with a comfortable lead. Network Sealster now going to get a challenge. Closing on the outside is Hello, Yes, Hi. Has made up a lot of ground. The filly, as they reach top of the stretch and turn for home, it's Annapolis Hanover with the lead. But on the outside, Hello, Yes, Hi takes over second. Up the inside comes W9. Network Sealster fourth, but it's Annapolis Hanover going to get the win here in 1:57 4/5. Annapolis Hanover, home a winner, 1:57 4 fractions for this one. 28-3 for the first quarter. 59-2 for the half, 1:29 for the 3/4, a mile 1:57 last half in 58 2/5, final quarter in 28-4. First set of 2-year-old trotters for the season behind the gate for this second qualifying race. Off stride went the 5, Bubzarelli. Off stride the 2, Valentine Blessing. And they're off. Going for the front, that's the 1, Watch Me Frank. Up on the outside goes the 4, Gitchy Goo. And between horses, the 3, Goo for Broke. Trying to catch the pack in fourth after the break is Bubzarelli, the 5, and the trailer after the break is Valentine Blessing. Fields around the 8th pole and around the turn now. Gitchy Goo, David Brickell leading it with this Fordham Road gelding. Racing second is Watch Me Frank for Ron Burke. Then it's Goo for Broke and Scott Bentz. They're over to the quarter in 31 3/5. 31 3 for the quarter. Into the lane, they come down toward the 3/8 mile marker. It's Gitchy Goo leading it. Watch Me Frank second, racing third. That's Goo for Broke. And then it's Bubzarelli in fourth, and farther back to Valentine Blessing. Less than a lap to go, and into the turn, Gitchy Goo leads it. Racing second is the Southwind Frank Colt. Watch Me Frank. Couple lengths now going off stride is the 3, Goo for Broke. Goo for Broke has made a break. Bubzarelli will move up to third. They went the half in 1:02 3/5. 1:02 3. That was a 31-second second quarter. Feels well spread out as they head down the backstretch. Gitchy Goo leads it. Racing second is Watch Me Frank. Next in third, as they head down the backstretch, is Bubzarelli. Racing fourth is Goo for Broke, and the trailer Valentine Blessing. Gitchy Goo has the lead as they move into the turn for the 3/4. Watch Me Frank Staying right there second, 3/4, 1:31.4. Step it up to a 29-1 third quarter. Around the last turn, Gitchy Goo leads the field. Racing second is Watch Me Frank. Bob Zarelli, who made that early break behind the gate, has made up a lot of ground, third and closing. Top of the stretch, they turn for home. Gitchy Goo with the lead, but here comes Ron Burke with Watch Me Frank. Far outside, Vernon Beachy with Bob Zarelli's got a lot of trot. Watch Me Frank, but it's Bob Zarelli and Vernon Beachy. The Tactical Landing filly will get the win in 2:02 and 2/5. Milan 2:02 and 2 for Bob Zarelli, the Tactical Landing filly, owned by Ryan Smith of Bowerston, Ohio. Quarter was 31 and 3, half 1:02 and 3, 3/4 1:31 and 4. The mile 2:02 and 2. That was a 59 and 4 final half mile. Two-year-old Pacers behind the gate for our third qualifier. And they're off in the third qualifier, the two Madison Queen going for the front with the 5 Real Thing. Next is the 1 I Dream of Chips. Now being overtaken by the 6 Plausible Deniability. A very smart deer ran up to the track and fortunately turned around and went back. Fields rounding that first turn. They're over to the quarter at 30 and 3/5, 30 and 3/5 for the opening quarter. They're coming down to the 3/8 mile marker. It's Madison Queen and David Brickle leading it. This is the Heston Blue Chip filly. Then it's Real Thing in second. The 6 Plausible Deniability third. The 1 I Dream of Chips is fourth. Racing fifth. That's the 3 Born to Ramble. And the trailer is The Real Way. Through the turn, they head for the halfway point. Madison Queen leads it. The Mitch York trainee is going to take this field over to the half. Real Thing is second. Halfway point reached in 1:01 and 2. 1:01 and 2. That's a 30 and 4/5 second quarter down the backstretch. Plausible Deniability is third. Fourth is I Dream of Chips. Next in fifth, it's Born to Ramble. The Real Way is the trailer. They head down the backstretch. Starting to open up a bit on the front is Madison Queen. Real Thing is second. Third is Plausible Deniability. I Dream of Chips fourth. Racing fifth is Born to Ramble. And the trailer, The Real Way, will go to the outside. But Madison Queen paced 3/4 and 1:29 and 4. That was a 28 and 2 third quarter, and Madison Queen has pulled away. Racing second is Real Thing. Third is Plausible Deniability. Top of the stretch, they're on their way home, but it's all Madison Queen. Real Thing second, Plausible Deniability. Late pace on the outside from The Real Way, but it's all Madison Queen for David Brickle, scoring here in 1:57 and 4/5. Back half in 56 and 2. Last quarter in 28. Madison Queen, Winback Farm bred Heston Blue Chip filly. The mare Better Speed. It's an $8,500 yearling purchase at Goshen. Gets the victory here. 30 and 3, 1:01 and 2, 1:29 and 4, 1:57 and 4/5. Same time as Annapolis Hanover, the colt from the first qualifier today, also from the Brickle and York operation. Trotters for the fourth race are in motion. And they're off. The 2, Fortune Forecast goes for the front. On the inside, the 1, Sheer Faith. That's the 3, Sir Lance, getting away third. And the 4, Andy on up, will take a seat fourth. They'll get away in numerical order as they head into the turn to the 8th pole. Sheer Faith, David Wade, with the better Caviar filly, holds the lead. Racing second, that's Fortune Forecast, the Fordham Road filly. Next in third is the 3, Sir Lance, the Fordham Road colt. And the trailer is Andy on up, the Uncle Peter colt. 2-year-olds around the turn and over to the quarter, 31 1/5, 31 1 for the quarter. Coming down to the 3/8 mile point, it's Sheer Faith with a lead. Fortune Forecast at second. Now the 4, Andy on up, makes a move and takes over third. Sir Lance is back to fourth. By the 3/8 mile point, Sheer Faith leading it for David Wade. Racing second is Fortune Forecast for Bill Pop. Next in third, it's Andy on up for Chris Page, and the trailer is Sir Lance for Brady Brown. Heading to the halfway point, Sheer Faith will trip that timer in 1:01 3/5, 1:01 3. That's a 30 2/5 second quarter. Straightening out down the backstretch, Sheer Faith is your leader by a couple of lengths over Fortune Forecast. Andy on up, that's about 2.5 to make up, and then fourth is Sir Lance. Less than 3/8 to go. Sheer Faith is your leader. Fortune Forecast sits second, and it's Andy on up, starting to gain some ground in third. Sir Lance is the trailer into the turn to the 3/4. Sheer Faith. We'll take him by the 3/4 in 1:31 2. 1:31 2. That's 29 4 third quarter. Fortune Forecast a closer second. Now Andy on up, tips to the outside third. A little farther back to Sir Lance as they reach the top of the stretch and turn for home. Sheer Faith, David Wade, they've led it all the way. On the outside, challenge comes from Andy on up. On the inside is Fortune Forecast third. Through the stretch, it's Sheer Faith. Trying to take this field wire to wire. Andy on up is going to be second. It's Sheer Faith to get the win in a time of 2:01 4. 2:01 4 for the mile. Final half was 1 minute and 1/5. Final quarter in 30 2/5. Field for the 5th qualifying race is in motion. And they're off. From the outside, the 6, ATI Seaside Cruise goes for the lead. The 4, Little Lady J, now overtakes. Racing third into the turn, the 5, Calliope Hanover. Getting away fourth, that's the 2, Check One. The early trailer is the 1, Coop a Loop. The rock and roll dance filly, Little Lady J, and David Brickle take the lead. ATI Seaside Cruise, down by the Seaside filly, will back off and drop in second. Calliope Hanover third. They're at the quarter in 30 flat. 30 seconds for the opening quarter. Into the lane, racing fourth, that's Check One, and the trailer is Coop a Loop. They've got just over a lap to go, and it's Little Lady J leading it for David Brickle. Racing second is ATI Seaside Cruise for Scott Betts. Next in third, that's Calliope Hanover for Rod Bolin. Around the turn in fourth is Check One for Dan Charlino. That one's coming to the outside. Trailer is Coop a Loop for Chris Page. Little Lady J has paced the opening half in 59 4, stepping up a little bit to a 29 4 second quarter. She leads into the backstretch with ATI Seaside Cruise second, now taking over third. As Check One racing fourth is Calliope Hanover, and at the back is Coop a Loop. Opening up on the front is Little Lady J. Racing second is ATI Seaside Cruise, back to the outside. Another move for Check One. Here comes Coop a Loop. Trailer is Calliope Hanover, 3/4 in 1:28. That was a 28 1 third quarter, paced by Little Lady J. Around the final turn on the outside, Check One, 3 wide. There comes Coop a Loop trying to close as they move into the stretch. Little Lady J, but on the outside, Coop a Loop. And Chris Page closing quickly. The all bets off colt is going to get there in time in 1:56 4/5. Final half 57. Final quarter at 28 4. Quarter time was 30 flat, the half 59 and 4, 3/4 128, the mile 156 and 4. Coupe a Loop and Chris Page. This one owned by the Burke Racing Stable and Weaver Buscemi LLC and trained by Ron Burke. Coupe a Loop getting the win. Field's in motion. And they're off. That's the 1, G, I'm the Prince, going for the front with the 4, Sky Captain. The 2, Sweet and Fearless, will get away third, and the early trailer is the 3, TF, Sky's the Limit. Field moves around the turn toward the 8th pole. It's G, I'm the Prince, Brandon Smith leading the way. Sky Captain is there in second, and you've got Sweet and Fearless pacing third. A little rough gated at the back went 3, TF, Sky's the Limit. G, I'm the Prince. Betting line Colt takes this field around the turn in 29 and 4, quarter time 29 and 4. G, I'm the Prince is the leader. Racing second is Sky Captain. Pacing third, that's Sweet and Fearless, and the trailer is TF, Sky's the Limit. G, I'm the Prince, making his first appearance this season, qualified a couple of times last year. He leads this field into the turn, but now here comes Steve Walters. He's going to move Sky Captain to the outside. Sweet and Fearless is third, and making a break at the back went the 3, TF, Sky's the Limit, halfway home in 1 minute and 1/5. 30 and 2/5 in the second quarter, and we've got a new leader. It's Sky Captain. Racing second is G, I'm the Prince. Next in third, that's Sweet and Fearless, and still off stride at the back is TF, Sky's the Limit. They head toward the 3/4. Sky Captain has opened up on G, I'm the Prince. Sweet and Fearless is there in third. Trailer is TF, Sky's the Limit. Sky Captain paces 3/4 in 128 and 4. Step it up to a 28 and 3 third quarter. Sky Captain, your leader. G, I'm the Prince drifts wide in the turn. Up the inside comes Sweet and Fearless. They reach the top of the stretch and turn for home. Sky Captain leads it. Racing second now is Sweet and Fearless. G, I'm the Prince is third, but coming home it's going to be Sky Captain to get the win. Sky Captain wins the qualifier here in 157 and 4/5. Field for the 7th qualifier. Trotters on gate. And they're off. Going for the front. That's the 5, Unhitched, up on the outside. The 6, Better in Pinehurst. The 4, Father Son, will get away third. Into the turn fourth. That's the 3, Sinful Sunday. Next in fifth, it's Suits Me. Early trailer is Zealot. Around the first turn, Unhitched and Chris Page lead this field around the turn. Racing second is Better in Pinehurst. Off stride went Suits Me. The 2, Suits Me, has made a break. Field is over to the quarter pole. At that marker in 29 and 1/5. 29 and 1 into the lane. Racing second is Better in Pinehurst. Then it's Father Son third. Sinful Sunday trots fourth. Zealot is fifth. And the trailer after the break is Suits Me. Running away on the front a bit, though, is Unhitched. Chris Page with the Ron Burke trainee. Taking this field around the turn to the halfway point. Better in Pinehurst. Cutting his own mile in second. Racing third is Father Son. And then it's Sinful Sunday fourth. Halfway home in 58 flat. Quick first half trotted by Unhitched. Racing second is Better in Pinehurst. Next in third is Father Son. And Sinful Sunday is fourth. A gap back to Zealot in fifth. And the trailer is Suits Me. Front runner's got less than 3/8 to go, and it's Unhitched with a big lead. Racing second is Better in Pinehurst, now trying to close that gap. Racing third is Father Son. Sinful Sunday fourth. Zealot is fifth. The trailer is Suits Me. They head toward 3/4. Unhitched by that marker in 127 and 2. Around the final turn, Unhitched is off stride. Unhitched has made a break on the front. will be taken to the outside. Better in Pinehurst will move up. Father, son, racing next on the inside of Sinful Sunday. Top of the stretch, they turn for home. Better in Pinehurst on the inside. Far outside after the break unhitched is trying to fight back. On the inside, third is Father, son, Sinful Sunday on the inside, but it's Better in Pinehurst. Going to get the win here in the 7th qualifier. Better in Pinehurst, home in 1:59.3. Better in Pinehurst. Scoring here 1:59.3 off of 58 opening half in our 7th qualifying race of the day. Field for the 8th qualifier is in motion. And they're off. Fast start from the outside for the 5, Miss Lucy Ivy. The 2, Rowdy Rider is second. Away third, that's the 1, Good Investment. Into the turn, racing fourth is the 3, Needham Hanover, and the early trailer, the 4, St. Lads Expresso. Field's moved by the 8th pole. It's Miss Lucy Ivy leading the way for Justin Walters. Racing second is Rowdy Rider for Brady Brown. Next in third, it's Good Investment for Mike Water. Right there in fourth, that's Needham Hanover for Chris Page, and the trailer, St. Lads Expresso and Dan Charlino. Miss Lucy Ivy has taken this field to the quarter in 29.4. Coming down to the 3/8 mile point, it's Miss Lucy Ivy with a lead. Racing second is Rowdy Rider. Good Investment is third. Then it's Needham Hanover fourth. The trailer is St. Lads Expresso. They've got a lap to go, and it's Miss Lucy Ivy leading this field into the turn. Rowdy Rider is second. Good Investment paces third. Next in fourth around that turn, and it's Needham Hanover, and the trailer is St. Lads Expresso. Miss Lucy Ivy has gone the half mile in a minute flat. To the backstretch, off stride of the back, St. Lads Expresso. St. Lads Expresso has made a break. They'll head down the backstretch. Miss Lucy Ivy opens up by a couple of lengths. Rowdy Rider is there in second, racing third. That's Good Investment. Pacing fourth is Needham Hanover, and the trailer is St. Lads Expresso. They continue toward 3/4. Miss Lucy Ivy leads the way. Racing second is Rowdy Rider. Now to the outside. Here comes Good Investment, making the move third. 3/4 on the board in 1:28. Around the final turn, also to the outside, here comes Needham Hanover. But the front runner is still Miss Lucy Ivy as they round the last turn. Good Investment takes over second. Needham Hanover closing on the outside. On the inside, Rowdy Rider as they turn for home. Miss Lucy Ivy's led it all the way. Trying to close on the outside is Good Investment. Good Investment on the outside is going to grab the lead and pull clear. Miss Lucy Ivy for second. It's Good Investment, a winner in 1:56.4. Last half mile was 56.4. Final quarter 28.4.
Trotters are behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead, that's the 3, Plumville Prince. Getting away second is the 5, Conrad J. Slipping in third, that's Laetitia. And trailing the field will be King Kenny. Field moves by that 8th pole, heads around the first turn. Dave Pallone has Plumville Prince on top. Racing second is Conrad J. as they move by that first quarter in 28 4/5. They're by the stands for the first time. Plumville Prince showing the way. Conrad J. sitting in second. Laetitia is third. And King Kenny, can't see them all. well spread out here. As they move around that turn, coming towards the halfway mark. Plumville Prince comfortably in front. They're at the half in 57 3/5. Plumville Prince will take them down the backside. A few lengths back to Conrad J in second. Then a bit more of a gap. Back to Letitia in third. And King Kenny still at the back. No challengers yet for Plumville Prince. So he'll head towards that 3/4 now. Conrad J trying to chase him down in second. Gap back to Letitia in third. And King Kenny at the back there at the 3/4 in 126 3. Plumville Prince will take him around that turn and bring him into the stretch. Conrad J trying to close up the gap in second. Then battles on for third between Letitia and King Kenny. We're coming home. This one is all Plumville Prince in 154 3/5.